Hi. I'm robo-Suzie and today I'll talk to you about congestive heart failure treatment. Also don't forget to subscribe for more tips in the future. But back to our topic. One of the deadliest killers within the world these days is coronary heart illness. But all congestive coronary heart failure, a condition discovered secondary to several main cardiac diseases, possesses its personal high mortality rate. 50% of those diagnosed with congestive coronary heart failure will die inside the 5 following years. The precise mechanism from the illness is coronary hard to comprehend and scientists are struggling to discover a remedy. A coronary heart attack can trigger the center to turn out to be non-functional, and congestive coronary heart failure can trigger the tissue of the center to die. Whatever the trigger, the center is subsequently unable to pump blood adequately throughout the physique, resulting within the blood pooling within the organs and fluid building up in and across the lungs as sodium is unable to become correctly excreted, causing the dyspnea that's the classic symptom of congestive coronary heart failure. The possibility of repairing the harmed tissue in the center and also the therapy from the illness is targeted by medical study. Present study is underway to test new medicines that would help in vasodilation, too, as a calcium inhibitor that would not outcome within the higher incidence of cardiac arrhythmia seen with the medicines presently around the market. Within the age of normal medicine, the power from the mind has been invoked in medical trials to use meditation and relaxation strategies to combat the tension around the coronary heart. They could be the breaking point for sufferers with coronary heart failure. The body's blood pressure could be negatively affected by tension, causing a currently weakened muscle to become forced to work harder, which in turn places an undue quantity of pressure on this precious organ. The theory lies within the belief that by learning to maintain a low level of mental tension, the center will most likely be much less stressed and as a result much less likely to fail totally, and within the end the patient could be given a much better prognosis. Alongside the return to normal, holistic techniques of therapy is an incredible advancement in medical technology that was not obtainable 20 or 30 years ago. Attempts are becoming made to reverse the effects of congestive coronary heart illness. Scientists are now claiming to have identified a set of altered genes that will make an individual much more disposed to suffer from this kind of coronary heart illness. In addition, medicines to tamp down around the gene's activities, for example beta blockers and alpha-2 agonists, are currently obtainable and becoming utilized in therapy programs. There are lots of kinds of study, and one of these is stem cell study. This uses the body's pluripotent progenitors which help within the repair from the harm to coronary heart tissue. Medical trials shows that sufferers suffering from congestive coronary heart failure responded extremely favorably to an injection of their personal stem tissue into the center, even though the precise means by which this causes improvement is as yet unknown. Stem tissue can facilitate the growth of new vessels in the center. It's also believed they stimulate and repair the center by extracting the body's personal healing tissue. Present study that's becoming explored is transplanting embryonic stem tissue into a patient's physique. It's believed that they are able to grow healthy tissues. This is in some circles questionable as it entails the destruction from the embryo. Embryo stem tissue are utilized as an adequate number of new tissue that meet the wants from the sufferers can't be produced by adults. A person's physique can't reproduce dead tissue in the center, and this makes coronary heart failure incredibly dangerous. It's hoped that researchers will one day discover a remedy with all of the modern health-related advancements which are becoming found each and every day. That's it. Thank you. Please subscribe, comment and like this video if it was helpful. See you soon.